All right, you guys, welcome to our next prenatal video. Today is going to be a cardio plus strength workout. It's 30 minutes, just like the last one. You can turn it into a closer to a 45-minute workout if you add a third round. Today we're going to be doing 2 rounds of 12 exercises. Most of them are alternating cardio and strength, but there are a few multiple strength in a row later on in the workout. So today you need a mat, a step, and a couple of pairs of dumbbells. Don't be afraid to switch out dumbbells as you need to. Make sure to modify anything you need to. Switch out exercises that you're uncomfortable with or no longer can do. And make sure to take extra breaks and water if you need it. So we'll get started here with our warm-up. Get my water, or get my music going. So we're going to do a gentle warm-up for about 4 to 5 minutes here. All right, starting with our squats here. Pushing those hips back. A wider stance might feel good, depending on your hips today and your knees. Any round ligament pain, anything like that, make sure to do modifications for, or limit your range of motion for. Inhale down, exhale up. As you get warmer, you can start to move faster if it feels okay. A couple more reps here with squats. Good, last one here. Roll those shoulders. Add those elbows. Reverse it. Keep those elbows in the circles. And the shoulders. And turn it into a reverse lunge. Step it back. Float that knee right above the floor without touching it. Making sure we're not going on a balance beam, so our foot is a little bit wider. That way we have a nice solid base as we're lunging back. Again, range of motion might not be big right now during warm-up. Want to stay nice and tall. Even when we're warming up here, thinking about pelvic floor engagement, lifting up through the middle of the body. Engaging those core muscles, thinking about those obliques that are hugging baby and lifting up from bottom. Inhale down, exhale up. 3, 2, and 1. Bring that knee up to the same side elbow. Everything today is at your own pace. Doesn't have to be with me or the music. It can be slower. If you're feeling really good, it can be faster. Here's 3, 2, we're switching to a hamstring curl. That was seamless. You were right into it. We're going to pick up the intensity here and turn this into a butt kicker. You can stay here if you don't want the impact. Butt kickers next. We want our landings to be really light and quiet. The quieter, the better for our joints. And we're turning that into a jumping jack in 3, 2, 1. It can be, or it can be one leg at a time for less impact. We are doing jacks today in our workout, so find what you like here. 3, 2, and 1. All right, we're going to get started right here. 45 seconds per exercise. We're going to do about 5 to 10 seconds in between to transition exercises, but be ready to go one right after another. If you need an extra break, just pause it. Join again when you're ready. So our first exercise is on the bench. We're going up, up, down, down. Here's 3, 2, 1. Here we go. 45 seconds. Nice. Again, the lighter the landing on the bench, the quieter, the better it is for your joints and for that up and down motion. It'll be all together. Good. 15 seconds to go. The slower you go, the less intensity it's going to be. It can just be a step up, step down. And then the quicker you go, the higher intensity. The risers do make a difference too. If you go higher riser, it's harder. If you go lower riser, it's less difficult. 3, 2, 1. Bend over using those legs. Grab those upper body dumbbells. Bend those knees, bend those hips. Lean forward. We're going to do a low and a high row, alternating. Here's 3, 2, 1. Exhale as you lift, elbows out for that high row, elbows in for that low row. Good. If the double arm, double leg stance doesn't feel good, you can do a more supported single leg stance. Just make sure to switch halfway through. Good. You got 15 more seconds. I'm demonstrating the single arm here. It's going to be a row here and a high row here. Making sure those shoulders stay square and we're not opening up if you're doing single arm. 3, 2, 1. Dumbbells down. We got jumping jacks. So you do have those two options. Here's 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Low intensity or low impact option here. The bigger you make the jack, the harder it's going to be. So the bigger the jump, the wider the arms, the harder it's going to be. Modify to no jump if you need to. You can still get a lot out of this low impact version. Awesome job. 10 seconds. Three, 2, 1. We're doing lower body reverse lunge here. You can add weight to it or you can stick with body weight. Here's 3, 2, 1. Step it back. Again, not on a balance beam. Make room between the legs or the feet. Making sure that base of support is wide. Good. Thinking about engaging that lower or that abdominal area. Lifting up and supporting. We don't want to squeeze back towards our spine. We're just lifting up and supporting. If you want to add intensity to this, pulse it out down here for 3 to 5. Last 10 seconds here. We got our cardio next. We're coming back to our bench. 3, 2, 1. To our bench, we got knee ups. One leg on, one leg off. This front knee stays nice and bent. Try to keep a 90-degree bend. We're pulling in that knee quickly. Here's 3, 2, 1. Here we go. We're just tapping back. Most of our weight is on the leg on the bench. You can do this on the floor. If the bench isn't an option for you, the floor is a great option. We're only going half of the interval on this leg. 3, 2, 1. Switch legs. The quicker that knee comes in, the more cardio it's going to be. You can slow it down and make it more of a strength exercise. Breathe in through it. Whatever distance that knee comes up is fine. Good. Here's 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I want a couple deep breaths in and out. We're going to go horizontal to a plank here. So take your time coming down horizontal. Setting yourself in a plank, shoulders over hands. Pushing those heels back towards the wall behind you. You're going to tap out and lift. Tap out and lift. Here's 3, 2, 1. Here's your modification. Drop to those knees and just do the lift. It can be a small lift, it can be a big lift, but make sure that pelvis doesn't start pushing towards the floor or bump doesn't drop down. We don't want to arch that back too much. Your back is already arching. That baby's pulling forward and down. So that back is already a little bit out of alignment. Good. You got 15 seconds here. You do have the option of just holding a plank. With planks, we want to be aware of coning. So belly is a little bit pointed. If you look down and see that your belly is kind of in a cone shape, rest, take a break, engage that abdominal area, support it a little bit better, and try again. Here's 3, 2, and 1. Taking your time, coming back up. Don't rush this part. We don't want to get lightheaded at all. We're coming into a squat pivot press, so single dumbbell. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna squat down, pivot, and press all in one motion. Here we go. 3, 2, and 1. We're pushing off of the floor and getting our heel up and squishing the bug. We're pivoting on that foot. We don't want to turn without lifting our heel because that's going to be hard on the knee. Good. Keeping nice and tall as we press. We're pressing pretty much straight up. We can go at a slight angle if it feels okay. It's all up to you. Here's 3, 2, 1. Switch sides. Exhale as you press. This one's really great for posture. Any rotation is going to be awesome. Engaging those obliques and rotational muscles. Couple more reps here. We got upper body next. Here's 3, 2, and 1. Grab a second dumbbell for upper body. Hammer curl is next. So it can be double leg stance or staggered. We're just going to do thumbs up, vertical weights, hammer curl. 3, 2, 1. Elbows are tucked right next to the rib cage here. They don't move once you get them there. 1 to 2 seconds up, 1 to 2 seconds down for any strength move. So you're taking your time, nice and controlled weight. Again, it shouldn't be a swinging motion. Everything is super stable. Here's 3, 2, and 1. We're going lower body. If you want to drop to a single weight for this one, it's a little bit easier to manage. You're going to go lateral lunge to a knee lift. That knee lift is optional. You can just step together. It can be a step together. That knee lift is just an added challenge. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Half the interval on this leg, half on the other. That knee lift is great. Using those supportive muscles in that core to lift and engage. Can be a small lift, can be a big lift. Whatever you're feeling today. Here's 3, 2, 1. Switch sides. Good. Inhale down. Exhale up. Staying nice and tall. Imagine there's a string coming up from your head towards the ceiling. Staying nice and tall. Back is neutral. As you shift those hips back is neutral. We don't want to round through this. Here's 3, 2, and 1. Weights down. We got 2 more cardio moves here. We got butt kickers. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. This can be our hamstring curl that we did in our warm-up, if that feels better for you today. If you want more challenge, make it a little bit wider, kind of in between a skater and a butt kicker. Again, landing as lightly as possible. Lifting and supporting baby with those core muscles. Lifting up through the middle of the body for that pelvic floor strength. Last 10 seconds here. 3, 2, and 1. Using your legs to get to your weight. We got tricep kickback. You can do a single or double arm option for this. Here's our double arm option. Lock those elbows in, kick it back. 3, 2, and 1. Single arm option here. One leg forward, one leg back. Here. Shoulders are square. It's easy to open up to the side. Keep them pointed towards the floor in front of you. Into the sides. A lot of times people want to point those weights. Keep them neutral. Keep that wrist neutral. We only need to go to a 90-degree bend. We don't need to do a bicep curl with it. Here's 3, 2, and 1. Last exercise here before we get a break. On your bench, one leg on, one leg off. It's going to be a hop and switch. Hop and switch. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. The quicker these are, the harder it's going to be. This delayed kind of skipping motion is a lower intensity. It can just be a step up down if you need it to be, or it can be a full step switch. Landing as softly as you can, as quiet as you can. Last 10 seconds here. Here's 3, 2, and 1. Take a little break. Grab a drink. About 30 seconds. We have one more time through, you guys, and that's our 30-minute workout. All right, we're keeping our heart rate up here with our first exercise. We're coming all the way back to our first up, down, up, up, down, down. Here's 3, 2, and 1. Let's go. Good. Now you've been through these exercises once. If it was too difficult before, make adjustments this round. If you got a little bit more challenge to go, you can add more intensity on this round. You can add weight to certain exercises. You can take it away, make adjustments that are right for you. Keep breathing during these cardio exercises. You got 10 seconds. On this up, up, down, down, if you remember switching halfway through which lead leg you're working on, here's 3, 2, and 1. Upper body weights. Bent over low row and high row alternating. Here's 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Keeping our back flat. Good. If you like one over the other, low row or high row, you can do that. You don't have to do both of these if one's not right for you. This is your workout. Exhale up, inhale down. If that back starts to get tired or if you feel yourself rounding, just stand it up, take a break, and then get yourself back into correct position. Here's 3, 2, and 1. Got jumping jacks, weights down. Here's 3, 2, and 1. Jumping jacks. Good. Low impact option. Good. If you guys are used to doing high intensity stuff and your body's not letting you, try not to get frustrated. Do what you can. It's good just to get your body moving during pregnancy. Last 10 seconds. Three, 2, 1. We're switching it up. Reverse lunges. Add some weight if you want to here. Body weight's fine too. Here's 3, 2, and 1. Reverse lunge. Again, adding pulses if you want more intensity or adding a little bit bigger weight. If you're super familiar with lunges, start focusing in on that core, lifting and supporting. Focus on that breathing. Focus on that posture. A lot of times, bent over gets a little bit too common. Make sure you're staying nice and tall. 10 seconds. Here's 3, 2, and 1. On our bench or on the floor, knee ups. About 20 seconds per knee. Here's 3, 2, 1. Most of that weight's on that front leg. Leg should burn really fast on that front leg. If you need to switch more often than 20 seconds, you can. Here's 3, 2, 1. Other side. Try not to cheat this one side. Try to get as many reps as you did on that other. We got a few strength in a row coming up. Hang in there. Here's 3, 2, and 1. Shake it out. We're going down, horizontal plank. Take your time going down. Tap out, heel lift. In 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Tap out, heel lift. Try not to rotate that pelvis or drop that belly here. Good. The bigger the heel lift, the more your hips are going to want to pull forward and belly's going to want to drop. So make it a small lift and then experiment with making it bigger. And if you feel that pelvis rotating, that's your limit. Good. You got 10 seconds. These do not have to be fast. We want a nice straight line through our body. Again, checking for coning. Make sure that belly is nice and round. Here's 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop to those knees. Good way to get up from the floor is just to come up into a half kneeling and lunge up. Awesome. All right. We got squat, rotate, pivot, press. Here's 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Squat, pivot, press. As we rotate, it's easy to shift all of your weight to that leg you're rotating towards. Try to keep 50. Keeping weight on that other leg is important. If we start shifting our weight all the way over here, our hips are going to want to rotate, our back is going to want to push through, and we're going to get all out of alignment. Switch sides here. Exhale as you come up out of that squat, trying to make it as continuous of a motion as you can, but take breaks as you need to. Here's 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hammer curl. Using those legs to get that other dumbbell. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Good. 1 to 2 seconds each direction. Little bend in those knees so we're not locked out. Good control of those weights. No swinging. Just a few exercises to We're going back to lower body here. Lateral lunge with our knee lift is next. 3, 2, and 1. If you're going to add weight to it, single dumbbell usually works best. Side lunge to knee lift. Here's 3, 2, 1. Good. This workout is as challenging or as light as you want it to be here. Last one on this side, and other leg. Nice job. Hang in there. Last rep here. 3, 2, and 1. We got butt kickers next. Getting our heart rate back up. Here's 3, 2, 1. Remember your option of hamstring curl. If it's not a true butt kicker, if you're just lifting your heels up, that's fine. It doesn't have to be full butt kicker. It can be down here. It can be a jog in place. Tricep kickback is next. We got 2 exercises to go. Here's 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Single or double arm, making sure our head stays above the heart when we pick up our weights. Here we go. 3, 2, and 1. Tricep kickback. There's options with triceps here. You can do your single arm option. here. You can do your above the head. This one's a little bit tougher to do with baby belly. What tends to happen is that back tends to hyperextend in the thoracic area. That rib cage pops out. So it puts our back in a bad position. So this bent over position is usually a better option. Last 10. Last cardio and we're cooling down. 3, 2, 1. One leg on the bench, one leg up, and we're hopping and skipping, or we're doing a full step switch. 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Good. We're usually tired by the end of our workout here, making sure our form is there. Slow down if you feel your form is being sacrificed. Here's 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take a little bit of a time here, about a minute. Catch your breath, grab a drink. I'm going to switch out the music here and do a couple minutes of cool down. All right, keeping a step touch going. Bring those arms behind. Interlace those fingers and just lift up gently, opening the front of the shoulder and the chest. And release it. Bring it out forward, chin to chest. Round through that upper back. Hold that one. And release. Same arm, same leg. Quad stretch. And release, switch sides. And release. We're going to bring that heel out in front of us. Push those hips back. Pull those toes up towards the knee. Should feel a nice hamstring stretch. Release that one, switch legs. And release. Bring both arms up, grab one wrist, pull gently over to the side, just a nice stretch, side body stretch. Inhale back up. Exhale over to the other side, switch hands. Nice and gentle. Inhale back up. Exhale. A couple more stretches here. I want a nice wide stance. Bend one leg, straighten the other. Push those hips behind you. Head stays above the heart here. And rotate over to the other side. And straighten both legs, just kind of doing a tabletop here. You can reach, if you want to reach to the floor, Just reach out in front of you more than straight down. Bending those knees here, rounding it up. As you come up, you can bring those heels and toes back together. Roll through the shoulders up top. Reverse direction. And one more big inhale up. Reach towards the ceiling. Lots of room. Exhale, release down. All right, so that's the workout for today. So thank you for joining, and be on the lookout for others in the future. Thanks.